As a kid, the console that I spent the most time with was the Nintendo 64. Even when the GameCube came out, I still spent more time with the Nintendo 64. Games like Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64, and Paper Mario were games that defined my childhood. I even remember playing GoldenEye with my dad, staying up late and playing Mario Party with my cousins, Mario Kart, and the list goes on. So when Analogue announced the Analogue 3D, a Nintendo 64 designed for the modern era, it was marketed to play these games in 4K. And while it wasn't going to remake these games, it was going to make them look better on a modern television. And the idea of that, to me, was very intriguing. And I'm sure to many others it was too. The thing is about the Analogue 3D is the pre-orders came out in October of 2024. It was originally marketed to launch in March of 2025. And while that felt like a long wait, I felt like it would have been worth it. And then comes March, and we hear nothing from Analogue up to this point. There's no transparency, no updates. And all of a sudden, they tell us that they have to delay the console to July of 2025. Now look, I'm a little annoyed by the delay, but I can get over it. What I can't get over is the lack of transparency. And now we come to July of 2025, right before the console's supposed to ship, and we get another delay. This time it's because of company's favorite word now, tariffs. But don't worry, Analogue's eating the cost. Honestly though, it's kind of their fault for delaying it this far, especially with no transparency. There have been zero updates from Analogue about the console since pre-orders went live, other than the 2 delays. They now say they're shipping in late August, and I'm not even confident that they'll hit that date. It just seems like they keep moving the goalpost. They already have my money, but why no transparency? Why is this thing so secret, so hidden? They have no problem talking about their previous products that they don't even sell anymore. But your new product that like everyone would be interested in, a 4K Nintendo 64, there's no updates. And I have questions. Is this thing even going to work with the EverDrive 64? Does it work with ROM hacks? Or can you only play normal cartridges? And I'm sure you're thinking, just emulate it. But there is something to be said about that classic experience of popping the game into the console, booting it up, and that's it. You don't have to think about it. This is my first product that I'm buying from Analogue, and I've heard they make excellent products. My friend N64 Score 80 has an Analogue Pocket. He says it's the best way to play Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. And it really seems like a cool product. But the lack of transparency from Analogue has me weary about this. N64 emulation isn't even something that Nintendo got right on the Nintendo Switch. So if Analogue can pull this off, that'll be an accomplishment in itself. But I'm not so sure that they will pull this off. The lack of transparency and the frequent delays really has me feeling like they bit off more than they can chew. Like they don't have everything figured out. Like this isn't a finished product. And even if they do hit the deadline in August, I feel like it's gonna have a lot of issues. I guess I can request a refund now if I really wanted to. I do have the option. But at this point, I gotta know. I hope my investment was worth it. The game I really want to play from my childhood that I never finished is Donkey Kong 64. And especially considering Donkey Kong Bonanza is right on the horizon, I wanted to revisit Donkey Kong 64 before Bonanza released. Even though the game's pretty flawed, with the tag barrel issue especially, there's still a lot to love about the game. It's just so charming, so much personality. And again, I guess I could emulate it, but I want that authentic experience, the way the game was meant to be played. At this point, Analogue feels like the same company as Limited Run. They make great products, but it takes forever for you to get it. There have been things from Limited Run that I ordered 2 years ago that I still don't have. And it's starting to seem like that's going to be the case with Analogue as well. Both companies also like transparency, so there's that too. But they have products I want, so it's a catch-22. I'm not even asking for a lot here. I'm just asking for transparency. I'm asking for timeliness. I'm asking for respect of your customer base. People spend a lot of money on this stuff. And the lazy PR speak of sorry for the inconvenience, thank you for your patience, or whatever the heck else isn't gonna cut it. If Analogue can't deliver on the product, they're cooked. They're finished. Especially given the lack of transparency. But what do you guys think? Did you even know there was a 4K Nintendo 64 releasing? Do you think there needs to be more transparency? Do you just think I'm being impatient? Maybe a little, admittedly. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. It would really help out the channel. And thanks for checking out the video. See you guys next time. Bye.